Force reporting from the sideline. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. Now here's Towns. Now here's Anunoby. And the layup's good off the glass. Well, Doris, this is a game a lot of folks have been looking forward to. Two elite teams with some major star power.
And star power is exactly what this league has been built on. Good competition brings out the best in your stars. Who wants to get it done tonight?
Brunson scanning the floor. Stolen by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Harden. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
New York ball.
Now the Knicks with it. Brunson with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Mitchell with it. Laid outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. He'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now here's Brunson. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Can't cash in from the high post. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Rebounded by Hart.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Towns. Cavaliers with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Harden surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. And Hart has it in the corner. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson, Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Robinson. Here's Alvarado. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
The shot's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Alvarado. Anunoby has the open look. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's Merrill. Oh, he Blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Robinson. Out to Bridges. Now Clarkson. Offensive rebound. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Mitchell outside. Pass to Tyson. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Anunoby. And that concludes the first quarter of play. New York ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
The Knicks leading by 5. It's stolen by Strus. Beyond the arc. Robinson pulls it in. And the Knicks with possession here. Pass to Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Robinson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Robinson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Right side Towns. A 3-ball. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Merrill. Schroeder outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 7. It's stolen by Schroeder. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Schroeder's got his first basket.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And they get it back. Towns, high post. Clock at 6. Brunson has a 2-pointer. New York missing again. Bruce in the corner. Back to Harden. Pass to Merrill. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now here's Towns. .152 left now here in the second. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Harden. Passed away. Back to Harden. Cleveland moving the ball around. Wade misses.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Kevin, back over to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's Hart. Harden missing his last shot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Robinson. And it's Bryant with the rebound.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here's Brunson outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead 5-4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. Off target from outside. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. Bridges for three. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Now Brunson following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Inside. And Hart throws it down.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
On the wing, Mitchell. Mitchell getting it done inside.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with a three. Again, Mitchell missing. The Knicks leading by 6. Hart outside. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Out to Bridges. Well, good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here comes Mitchell. Down low. Allen. And they'll get another chance. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Timeout.
That one goes on Anunoby. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Harden, no good on the free throw. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Bridges. Nothing on the board. And the dunk by Towns.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Allen. Here's Harden. Oh, look at Harden climbing.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Pass to Allen. Slammed home, and he draws the foul and chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Allen, no good on the free throw. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus for opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Number 20.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell right side. Pass to Tyson. The wide open shot from Strus. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Cavaliers trailing to the middle for the tie. And Allen with the slam.
Jarrett Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Merrill. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. It'll count. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Knicks. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back after this break.
23.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Knicks with the lead. Alvarado with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Alvarado's got his first bucket in this one. Now, here is Harden. Some solid defense from Robinson. Now, Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. Back to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Pass to Strus. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks leading by 6. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And here's Cleveland. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan of his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mobley outside. Back to Harden. The Knicks pull it in. Thompson with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Stolen by Harden. Here's Merrill. Shot clock at 5. Now Strus. Fires the 3. Towns with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Harden driving inside. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harden outside. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Towns.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Outside, Brunson. Four on the clock. Tries it from 19. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cavaliers. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Brunson, left side. Can't get it to go.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Here's Harden. Now Mobley. 5 to shoot. Tries it yet again. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Towns outside. Now here's Bridges. Brunson. Here's Towns. Now Anunoby. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell. Layup no good. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team.
And here's Brunson. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. After that, there are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell is one of those.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
He had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Mitchell. Mitchell mowing him down.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Stolen by Brunson.
So Brooklyn. Intermission. 10-minute intermission. You need 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Waxing that ass. You need 10 minutes. That's what I do. I have to practice FIFA.